And now a word from our sponsor. You know what, brother? I'm going to invest in Don Pepe X. Don Pepe X? What is that? Don Pepe X is the next AI trading revolution in crypto. Crypto? Huh. I guess that is the wave of the future, huh? Yes. You know what Don Pepe X is? No, what is Don Pepe X? Don Pepe X is an advanced AI trading agent powered by Satoshi's Mind AI and is built on the Virtuals protocol, a next-gen AI blockchain ecosystem running on Base Chain, the Layer 2 blockchain developed by Coinbase and secured by Ethereum. What makes Don Pepe X so different compared to the other crypto competitors out there? Well, great that you asked that. AI-powered trading intelligence is one of the things Don Pepe X has. Also, base chain security, transparent and safe, high growth potential, and also premier AI agent. And why should we use them now? The AI agent narrative is the hottest trend in crypto right now, and Don Pepe X is positioned to be the leader in this space. Oh, that sounds very promising. I'm going to have to check them out. Yeah, man. If you want to be ahead of the curve, Don Pepe X is the AI-powered edge in the financial market. All right. And where can I get additional information? You can get it from Don Pepe's Twitter page. We'll have the link in the description below. Perfect. I'm heading right there now. Welcome to the Gamepad Saga podcast, where gaming isn't just a pastime, it's a story worth telling. From retro classics to the latest releases, we dive deep into the worlds, the characters, and the culture that made gaming unforgettable. Whether you're a casual player or a hardcore fan, this is your checkpoint for all things gaming. Grab your controller, press start, and join the saga. Now on to the good stuff. The good stuff. The nitty gritty. The nitty gritty. What you came here for. Mega Man 033333. Righteous Strike. Anyway, go ahead. Oh, no. We're just continue down the games. Continue through them. We're on 3 now. Yeah. 3 was when shit starting to get real. I mean, it was getting, okay. It had been real from the beginning, really, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I mean, we gave y'all the statistics, how many Reploids and how many humans died. You know what? While you're doing that, while we're talking about this, can you go and find during the Maverick Wars how many humans and Reploids died? Okay, it says here in Mega Man X5, the primary human deaths that drives the plot is implied that death of a large portion of the human population if the space colony Eurasia crashes into Earth, and it did. Mm-hmm. I mean, it had three different endings. Mega Man X5 had 3 different endings. I'm trying to think. Okay. Yes, it had 3 different endings. It had a 0 ending and then 2 X endings. And Mega Man 0 kind of ties, so the X and the 0 ending ties into the Mega Man 0 series, but the X ending, the one where they both come back alive, ties with the 0 series, because then later on 0 puts himself to sleep because he feels that since he was the kind of the catalyst of the virus that Dr. Wily made, that he said if he put himself to sleep or put himself away, that humanity would be safer. Now, we're on the Mega Man 03, and developed by NT Creates, published by Capcom. Yep. Released in 2004 on the Game Boy Advance. 2 months have passed, and we are on to a new villain who wants to take down Neo Arcadia. Take it down or take it over? Yeah. You know, the world may never know how this is about to go. So I think it starts out with 0 on a mission with CL and a few of the resistance soldiers. There was a huge reading that they were looking into, and I believe they thought which was the Mother Elf, which they were trying to find the last 2 games now. Come to find out, it wasn't the Mother Elf. But we were confronted with Harpooya, saying that we should turn around and that we had no business being there. And that's not true because look here, you green-headed fuck, I'm going to beat you and I'm going to figure out what this reading is and it's calling out to me. So let me figure this out because I want to figure it out. So we go in there, we go through our level, our first intro level anyway, and we fight Omega. Sorry, I thought I could segue it to brother. Forgive me.
No,
he was looking through his notes. So Omega is this huge robot that I don't know if you all remember in recent episodes that we've done with Mega Man Zero, that he was abolished from Neo Arcadia. This huge ass robot.
They said, "Get out, get out, get out of here,
get out of here." So he was abolished along with Dr. Weil, and he has reappeared, and we have no clue why.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking of David versus Goliath type thing.
No, I mean it is definitely
he's huge.
Yeah, it is definitely a David versus Goliath. So, I mean, remember, like this game also has biblical implications, along with grimoire implications, along with Greek mythology, all the rest of that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of stuff that's tied into, a lot of real life stuff tied into the Mega Man Zero series. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I've been playing it, but again, I'm tired and I've been studying all day. So we get through this, we battle Zero. I mean, we don't battle Zero, we use Zero to battle Omega. And I don't think Harpuya came through yet. I think that's later on, correct?
Well, Harpuya shows up at the beginning, like you said. But as far as coming back, no.
Okay, so you battle him, and then Dr. Weil shows up.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker. He's back. He's like, yeah, I'm back better than ever. And remember, you all, Dr. Weil, his body was stripped from him.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of his penalties. And his brain stem in his head was kept preserved in a tank, and so his body was I wouldn't say a reploid body, but it was regenerative.
Mm-hmm.
So this was kind of like new tech or something new at the time. They should have just killed these people when they had the chance. That's just me. Help me out, brother. I'm drawing blanks here. So they come through. They talk about, hey, we're here, we're back, and we're trying to figure this out because we knew they got abolished.
Mm-hmm.
Harpuya comes through and senses that they're a threat, and he was going to take care of the situation. But lo and behold, Copy X appears. My man got rebuilt from the ground up. So this is Copy X 2.0. Dr. Weil has, I wouldn't say reprogrammed him, but manipulated the narrative to believe that he's back to serve for Neo Arcadia.
Yeah.
And since I put you back together, you should know that I'm an ally now. And Mega Man obliges. I mean, even though he still has the remnants of his own righteousness, and seeing that Dr. Weil, and I put this in air quotes, has looked at the ways that he was, and now he's changed. Air quotes again.
Yeah, you changed so much.
Yeah.
That you wanted all replicas to have their ability and free will removed.
Oh yeah, sounds like a tyranny.
And they should face punishment for the Maverick Wars.
Yeah, but see, this man's kind of crazy. More than crazy, actually. So, the plot is unfolding a little bit here, with knowing that Copy X is now teamed up with Dr. Weil, and Harpuya is pleading his case. And with him pleading his case, Dr. Weil comes in and is like, "Oh, you speak against X?" Like a little bitch. Man, he's one of those dudes that, like, something happens and he turns around, looks at you, and gives you a smirk. It's like you want to slap them. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, I already know that what you got going on. Obviously, X doesn't see it, but I know. So, man, I'm drawing blanks. Harpuya was ordered to go back to Neo Arcadia, and X wanted to make a game out of trying to find the Dark Elf. And so the two of them, the Resistance in X and the Copy X, I should stop saying X because it's Copy X. Copy X and the Guardians, along with Dr. Weil, we're going to go and try to search for the Dark Elf. Now, mind you, did we already have the baby elves yet? No, we didn't. We did not. I think we had was it the first boss you get the first baby elf, or did we already have them then?
In the last game, yeah.
Yeah. So at the beginning of 3, we have them. We have them. That's why we're looking for the Dark Elf. Somehow they escaped, though, did they not?
I want to say they did.
Yeah, somehow they escaped. I can't remember how it happened.
I don't have that in my notes of them escaping. I just have that the Dark Elf, they don't know where the Dark Elf is.
Yeah, they've been trying to look for the Dark Elf forever. Oh, God. Now I'm drawing a blank whether
So I know they helped out Paizo last time.
Yeah, so I remember collecting we collected them in the second one, but you fight them quite a bit in this game here. I think they somehow got out. Let's just go with that for right now, because I know they got out, because there's no way that I think there's 2 boss fights with him. I literally was just playing with playing the game. So we start out with our mission, but really isn't to kind of, before we go any further, before we start out with the missions, I mean, you can still explore the Resistance base. There's really not much to explore at this point.
Yeah, they really switched up this game. I don't know. I didn't like the feel of it.
It was like, this one was like more straight to the point, like, start doing your missions. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you could still talk to people and stuff like that. Alouette's still there. All the other Reploids are still there. But now it focused more on the seriousness of the story, I think, in my mind.
Okay.
And it did feel a little different. It didn't feel as open. It was, and all the games were linear, don't get me wrong. But it didn't feel like it was a game where you got like multiple opportunity to do stuff like in the first and second one. It was just like, go do your shit.
One path. Here you go.
Yeah. So now we are dealing with, if you all remember, the 8 Guardians.
The 8 gentle judges.
The 8 gentle judges.
Giants.
I mean,
8 gentle judges.
They might as well be giants. So the 8 gentle judges were then turned into the Weil numbers.
Yes. They were good to begin with. Then they had they were manipulated into a way where they transformed themselves.
Yeah, so Dr. Weil actually gave them a combat transformation. So now, before, did we know that they had that? It wasn't really specified.
They were not. They were,
they were just mediators. Yeah. But now they have these combat abilities now. Let's go through the first 4.
So before we go to that, they were Reploids, and they were like, I don't know, part of the criminal justice system. They did a 3-trial system, which is known as the Grief. This was a vice judge that would behead Mavericks, and that was Death Trans Manstick. Also went by
the ones with the scythe, the Mantis. Yeah, fuck him.
Then you had the Pain, a chief judge that would give a verdict that would be ground shaking and very harsh. Trestita Kelverin.
Is that the Fox one?
The Dark Judge.
The Dark Judge, okay.
Yeah. And then you had Screaming, or the Screaming. This, I guess, included 6 members. And they would interrogate the accused. And they were, I guess, designated by Thunder, Fire, and Ice. So the left flame judge is Blazing Flizzard.
Mm-hmm.
God, these names. The left ice
Flizzard.
judge is, I believe, Childre Enarborata. If I butcher that name, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
Left thunder judge Voltil Bibilo. Right flame judge Cubit Foxtar. Right ice judge Glacier Lay Castank.
Mm-hmm.
Cactank.
Cactank.
And right thunder judge Devil Bat Shilt. That was in the American version, and all the other versions went by Hellbat Shilt.
Hellbat.
So I guess, I don't know.
Apparently,
Hell's a term, doesn't...
Hellbat. I mean, bats don't come from... Oh, I guess so bat out of hell.
Just hell.
Yeah.
Because we call it Devil Bat.
So apparently, Devil Bat Shilt was actually supposed to be the second transformation of Shadow.
Oh,
it was scrapped.
Oh, they said,
So they just reused it.
Okay. Like you mentioned, things were good until Dr. Weil came back. He wanted revenge for being banished.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's when the 8 gentle... Oh, I do have gentle giants in here.
No wonder.
8 gentle judges were reprogrammed. Mm-hmm. And like you stated, they became the Weil numbers.
So yeah, the Weil numbers. So in order, so it's actually the first 4 bosses were Devil Bat Shilt, Blazing Flizzard, Childry, and
Inarita.
Yeah. And then Death Tan's Mantisk. So these were the first 4 you dealt with. A lot of these, I think it was one of the most important aspects of these 4 is actually Death Tan's Mantisk. So this was a facility actually that retired Reploids.
Mm-hmm.
And he was judging them by lopping their heads off, as you said, and actually taking care of him actually saved a lot of Reploids, which was good because they were just kind of killing them. I don't know. It's kind of like a 2-edged sword here. So they were killing them in cold blood, but at the same time, again, they were working within the inner workings of the laws of robotics.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how does that work? It's kind of like, sorry to my spiritual people out there, but it's kind of like using the good of Christianity, the Bible, or the Quran, or something like that, and then using it for evil. But you see that you're doing something good because let's just say, for instance, like there's a text out there that says, like, if you get rid of so and so people, then you're cleansing the earth, right?
Yeah.
Or you're cleansing the land.
Yeah, isn't that how Dr. Wild's over here behaving?
Right. So trying to cleanse the land to think that you're doing good, but at the same time you're taking lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like a 2-sided coin. So working on the laws of robotics and then taking these robots' lives. And some of these robots aren't even, they're not considered maverick because basically a maverick is a virus. Like these robots, that virus is not even really a thing that exists because it never talks about the virus at all.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the virus stems from Zero, who then gave it to Sigma when they battled in X4, or not in X4, but before Mega Man X took place. But in X4, they showed the battle between the two. Sigma got it and then uniformed it into his own thing. And that's why he was able to come back so many times. His will and that virus stayed within the realm. And so he was able to have multiple bodies and stuff like that. What a body snatcher. So, it's it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. But yeah, now that I think about it, again, the wheel's turning as we talk.
Mm-hmm.
Where was this virus at? And really, are you operating in the laws of robotics now at this point?
For a while, I don't think so. No.
Right. And, they're claiming people to be mavericks. Like, you can't do that when the virus isn't really something that exists.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably still does exist somewhere. But that wasn't the issue. The issue was energy and resources.
Oh, and the seal system is now complete, by the way.
Yes, it is now complete. So, and I believe she actually sent Neo Arcadia the notification, notification at the time, that it was completed.
Message.
So, I mean, at that point, again, my little thought with doing the whole, like, letting El Paiso think it's his.
Yeah.
And now that's out the window. Now that's out the window because now they know. And I don't know if that was a smart idea. I don't know if it was a smart idea because, well, actually, she didn't know Dr. Weil was back.
Yeah, because they showed up at the end, so they didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know that either. So
he was like, surprise,
motherfucker. All right, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker.
So yeah, that ending for 2 was wild. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. It is wild. This whole series is wild. So all right, moving on. So we fight them, fight all those bosses. And then the next level that we get after we fought the bosses, my phone died, is now
we're in Area X2. Hyperia and Master X are just hanging out.
Really?
Hyperia asks Master X if he trusts Dr. Weil.
Oh yeah, that's right. And
Master X then replies stating that banishing Dr. Weil was not justified, and he feels Dr. Weil has been rehabilitated.
And like I said earlier.
Then on cue, just like as in any other evil mad scientist, makes an appearance and complains that people still talk behind his back.
I'd say it to his face too.
But yeah, I'm not going to spoil this part. You guys got to play the game to see the interaction for this one.
Oh yeah, that was a really good interaction too, and it did make the plot powerful.
Yes,
I think it did for sure.
So sorry, check the game out.
Yeah, check the damn game out, or watch it on YouTube. If you don't have, or emulate it, go ahead and emulate and play it if you don't have all that. But it is on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox. So then I believe what ended up happening was X contacted us, correct? After those first 4 bosses? Yeah, he contacted us and said, hey, basically, I see that you've killed my bosses and I don't appreciate it. So I'm going to send 3 of them to come attack you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I guess the first one, I believe, is Anubis Necromancers, correct? And this is Anubis Necromancers the 5th. Anubis Necromancers the 4th.
What? That was in the whole part.
02. You might have.
Let's see.
To we continue.
So Dr. Weil.
Wowie.
Dr. Willie. Stop.
Check the earlier Mega Man episodes for that.
So we're here with Dr. Weil. Plans to launch a missile at a residential area. And not only does it contain Neo Arcadia residents, but it also contains Dark Elf.
Oh yeah, okay, I missed that. I completely missed that part.
Zero must hitch a ride on the missile and put an end to it.
Yeah, I forgot who the boss was.
Then the baby elves make an appearance here.
Who was the boss? Who was the boss in that level? I just literally played it. There was some type of boss. Either that or it wasn't like an actual boss.
Yeah, because you had the first 4, then they went talking Hyperia, Master X, Weil, then they were talking and they were leading up the next location. Yeah, Zero must hitch a ride on a missile. God, he's jumping on a bunch of missiles. That's like that's
the second time. Second time he's did that.
Here you take Kriya and Preya. You know, they're the baby elves.
Oh, you fight them.
Okay.
That's what it was. You fight them. That was a terrible fucking fight. I hated that.
And they were like,
it took me a while.
It's just a distraction. Because of course the missile does end up hitting the target intended location.
Boom.
Then Dr. Weil
wiped up a lot of people, for sure.
He absorbs a dark elf, and his armor changes from white, silver to gold.
Yeah, gold and purple. Something like that. And then now,
Hyperia shows up again. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was going to say that was a pretty powerful scene, too.
Make sure you check it out. Hyperia shows up, gets their ass handed to them.
Yeah.
Before Weil can do any more damage, Seal transport them the hell out of there.
Oh, mind you, let's going back in the beginning when we first saw Omega, Fafnir and Leviathan have been out.
Oh, that's right.
This whole time. They were fighting Omega.
And they were getting their ass handed to them.
Yeah, and I think they are out most of this game because, the wild number guardians, I'm going to say gentle giants, the gentle judges, the wild guardians, I'm just going to say that. They used to respect the guardians, the 4 guardians, and now they treat them like crap. And then they were kind of met hand and foot with repairs, but they have all of 3 people in the department for repair. So the repairs are taking longer than expected. So there's that. But is that the same? That's the same. So that battle we just talked about, that was the same one when we took Harpuya back to the base, correct? Because I believe at some point we did fix him at our base.
Yes, that's when we take. Yeah, while there appears being Harpuya is being repaired. I'll get it out eventually at some point. Master X, aka Copy X, appears on the monitor and tells Seal and Zero to surrender and hand over their seal system.
Right. Because he came on over the teleprompter. Yeah, I remember that.
Then Weil believes taking the Dark Elf and combining it with the seal system would generate an enormous amount of energy.
And it would. It really would. Oh, excuse me.
Then Master X gets mad because they won't hand over the seal system and calls them filthy extremists. I don't know some of the terms in these games, but
I mean, I think the Japanese versions have more of a direct way of saying things. Because I remember we talked about how it was kind of censored in America, and that was kind of like when censorship was like a really huge thing at the time. But yeah, my man was mad, and he was like, "All right, I'm sending these 3 people your way, and you're not stopping me."
Cuts off, alerts go off. Neo-Arcadian militaries moving in on their position to launch an attack.
Yes. So that now you got the 3 bosses I was about to say.
Yes, that come back from Mega Man 01.
Yes. So Anubis Necromancers the 5th.
Yes.
And I believe it was either the 3rd and the first one, if I'm not mistaken, or the 4th. I'm not sure.
Okay.
He was one of them.
Yeah.
But he's a new model, so he's the 5th in the 3rd one. I can't remember the other 2.
Blizzak Stagroth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Blizzak Stagroth. Yeah,
and
the big
then Hanu Machine.
Which one was that?
Hanu Machine.
The Machine. I can't remember which one that was. Again, mind you, I just played this like not too long ago. Like literally within the last few days.
You know how it goes when you're all cramming for a test and all of a sudden Draw a blank.
Yeah, I'm drawing blanks everywhere right now. But yeah, so we had those 3, and from each boss, we went ahead and made each division retreat after the leader was taken down. Excuse me. And then the next chapter in this story is now we meet Copy X,
Hindu monkey god. Okay.
Yeah, we meet Copy X. Sorry,
Copy
monkey
X
god.
shows. Yeah.
Who?
The Hanu Mach.
Oh yeah, you know what? He was actually a fun fight.
Okay.
He was actually a fun fight. I liked him. I liked it. I liked the fight with him. The fight with Mantis was actually pretty fun too.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, Copy X shows up after the fight. To tell Copy X2 that, hey, Dr. Weil bounced, man.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't here.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets upset and feels betrayed.
Again, trying to do the right thing, but still taken out as someone to be taken advantage of. Which, I mean, happens in life. But you know, for somebody that we knew to be a hero in fiction and in, you know, the story itself, and to see him get deceived once again, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's heartbreaking.
It almost is, really, because again, like I said earlier, like he's literally following the laws of robotics. Literally. But in a very weird way, in a very, very weird sense. But, you know, taken advantage of, and then tried to show his true power, but then was bugged.
Yes.
Bugged. My man had a explosive planted to him, and he died.
Boom.
What a way to go. You get betrayed, and then you get pissed off, and you're just gonna like just tear everybody a new one.
Yeah.
And then a bomb gets set off on you after trying to do the right thing. And then on top of that, said about Weil that he has been reformed. And for him to do that to him like that, nope. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Could not be me.
But,
so
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So after, you know, the events with Copy X, take on 4 other judges: Cubit Foxstar, Glacier Lee Cactink, Volteel, Biblio. Yeah, I get a name.
Biblio. I'm gonna go with Biblio. Forget it.
Then Tritista Calvaran.
Now, before we go any further, I have to say that I did not really care too much for these guardians being not guardians. God dang it!
Gentle
these
judges.
Gentle judges. See, I'm you now. I'm messing this up. The gentle judges being I think they could have been played out a little bit better. I think there should have been more character development with these people.
Instead of just,
hey,
these are like almighty people. You should review them as
your heads or something like that. Like the administration, basically.
Yeah. The authority.
Yeah, there you go. The authority. But I feel that these guys should have had, guys and girls, should have had more of a backstory. I know we went into like how they judged and all the rest of that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But for as pivotal as everything has been and how intense everything has been, I think there should have been more. I think that if we were going to go with these people, there should have been way more story about them and where they originated from, because we know where the Guardians originate from. They originate from the will of X.
Yeah.
We don't know where these ones originate from. We don't even know who made them.
Yeah, I didn't find much info about them.
That's the thing. So where is that? And maybe I know there's like a complete works book about it, and maybe it's in there. But video game wise, and seeing the story and obviously they can't put so much in a small game like that,
especially Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, but I think they could have did a little bit more in fleshing that out in game. But I mean, I wouldn't say that's a gripe because it's still a great game. I enjoyed it. But yeah, we battle our four. I keep saying guardians. Our four gentle judges.
Yeah,
not so much so gentle because they're trying to kill us. And next we encounter, or we're getting ready to encounter, Omega.
Well, not yet. We still got Kreia and Preya again.
Oh, God, I forgot these two. Jesus Christ.
And then once you take care of them,
then it's Omega.
No, not yet. Then you take on the giants again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Boss rush.
8 of them. Yeah.
Boss rush.
Take 8 all over again.
Boss rush. And
then we finally get to Omega.
And look, Mega Man Zero's, I mean, y'all thought that X and original Mega Man were hard. Mega Man Zero is like a very difficult game to play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who you are. It's not a fun game to play sometimes. Like, I'll be on a boss for like 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's how this one was pretty difficult. I had, so the second one wasn't too bad. The first one wasn't too bad, but 3, the bosses were super difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Super difficult. But I mean, once you get the pattern down,
yeah, once you figure out what they're doing.
So, why don't you walk us through meeting with Omega?
Well, short and simple, make it easy. You guys gotta play the game.
Right.
So the first formation, I guess, you take on the Dark Elf Omega. And then after you defeat that one, you take on the Fusion Omega. And then the final, it's Omega Zero.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then if you remember earlier in the game, Kreia and Preya.
Yeah.
God, yeah, studying for this test really has gotten me going. They called Zero when they were talking with Zero about having them like, oh, you pushed around our mom, you did this to our mom, blah, blah, blah. They both also called Zero a faker.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he was like, faker? What are you talking about? That didn't connect with him. It was like, calling me a faker. So as most of us know, and if not, we can explain this. Omega Zero is actually the original Zero from the Maverick Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, in the game, he's a mirrored image of the future Zero, but technically, I mean, without having to, deal with any in-game discrepancies with production, they used that body instead of the actual body of Zero from the X series.
Okay. Wow. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. But not the same will. Not the same will, because remember, Weil manipulated him. Mm-hmm. Remember, manipulated this Omega. Had been manipulating this Omega for years. But our Zero, I guess the copy, as we know now, is the copy Zero. He still has the true will of Zero.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they battle it out. We take precedent in beating Zero, Omega Zero.
Yes,
but Omega Zero actually does he self-destruct?
I don't think he does.
Well, there was a huge explosion. I think we killed him, and there was a huge explosion from him. And mind you, the Guardians were fighting with us too, so it was all 5 versus this one strong-ass robot. And as the explosion was happening, the Mother Elf went and protected Zero. for A, freeing her, but 2, understanding that 0 means no harm.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only person that was standing was our copy 0.
Rise above all.
Mm-hmm. We have no recollection of anything happening with the Guardians. Oh, we left out a key factor.
What's that?
When we fought Copy X, I forgot to say this. We fought Copy X, and as soon as he self-destructs or the bomb takes him out,
yeah,
Dr. Weil completely in a swift motion went on the intercom of Neo Arcadia and told everybody that 0 killed Copy X.
Oh, wow.
I forgot to mention that, but
Holy
yeah. Yeah.
That's big news. Because they didn't know that he had died from the second game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, first game.
Was it the first game?
Yeah, first game. Because remember, El Paizo was the second game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Game. But they still didn't know because Seal knew.
The Resistance knew.
Yeah.
Neo Arcadia.
Neo Arcadia did not know.
Yeah, the administration knew. But the Guardians were really the ones that were running everything until this game.
Okay.
But yeah, how sinister. How sinister. How fucking sinister. Because that's going to play a huge role in the next game. People knowing that he, quote unquote, I smacked it right in the eye, quote unquote, killed Copy X. I mean, technically he did.
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
Yeah.
But now Neo Arcadia knows, and it's going to be some pretty heavy implications. Hopefully when we go through the fourth one, I won't be as tired.
Right.
And just kind of just choppy with my memory. But yeah, I mean, this sets a lot of things in motion for the fourth and final installment of Mega Man Zero. A lot of revelations happen in this one. I mean, obviously a lot of revelations happened in 3 with people finally knowing what the truth is, or semi-truth, because they don't know that Dr. Weil was behind all this. And then at the same time, also forgot to mention this because I'm a dud. According to the ordinance that was in place, Dr. Weil was now leader of Neo Arcadia.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. How? What?
I guess it was an agreement that was in place because of his position. So if Copy X were to
even
kick
after
the bucket,
being banished and coming back?
Yeah, because Copy X let him back in.
Okay.
Because he's been reformed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's been reformed.
Yeah. Heard that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear that in real life too. I don't know where, but I hear it somewhere. But yeah, I think a lot of shit has happened. A lot of stuff has gone down. I think things could have been a lot easier for everybody involved if everyone would just stop like being a bitch about shit and talk shit out. But I would say by far 03 is my favorite one.
Is it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping away from the story a little bit, is this where they got rid of the upgrade stuff?
Yes. This is the game that they did get rid of the upgrade stuff. So you had,
or at least upgrading the weapon.
Yeah. So you had like all the abilities. And I think you added abilities later after you would you
just didn't have to do that hitting enemies with X weapon X amount of times. Okay.
And then you got those abilities by making sure when you completed the level, your character level had to be a level A to even obtain the extra moves.
Oh, like a ranking system?
Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's always been a ranking system.
Okay. But you have to kill X amount of enemies to obtain that?
No, it's the speed of the game, the speed of how fast you get through the level, and the amount of damage that you don't sustain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was quite an interesting tactic they did with that. But I mean, it's cool though. It's still a cool way to do it. I mean, again, you don't have to like hit 50 million different things to upgrade one level.
Yeah,
You
that
know
was
what I mean?
annoying.
I mean, it was a cool concept, but yeah, with something like that, with a game like that anyway, and these aren't short games either. They're not short games. So, I mean, to even implement something like that, maybe like if you made it a little bit easier, or brought the hit count down or the kill count down for upgrading your weapons, then I could see it being a thing where you could just keep it the whole time. But yeah, I got 4 different weapons, and you want me to like kill 50,000 people to upgrade them all to level 4? No, I'm good. And I only use 2 weapons anyway, the gun and the sword. I mean, I think there was one time in 03 that I used the boomerang, and that was against Anubis Necromancers the 5th, because it made life so much easier.
Yeah,
it made life so much easier.
His battle's a little
off. I mean, it's just like the first one. But yeah, you know when the tombs come and crashing into you. For some reason, like I would try to skip off of it, like in the first one that you did. Somehow I would get hit. Like it would hit me from skipping off of it. I'm like, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Fix your games, guy.
Yeah, well,
where's that update?
Yeah, where's that update into creates?
Where's it? No, I don't think they ever do anything for that. Did the Game Boy Advance have like?
No, they didn't have updates. I mean, I'm sure if like maybe if you got like a GameShark or something, you could do that. You could do an update through that or something. Because, I mean, there wasn't really anything out there at the time that did that. But I know GameShark was available for Game Boy Advance. I mean, GameShark was available for everything at the time. Where did GameShark go?
Disappeared.
I think
just me. You pay to win, baby.
Yeah. Just win. Just win, damn it.
Yeah.
I think
cheats have really gone to the wayside.
No, they haven't gone to the wayside. What are you talking about? I deal with it on a daily.
Do you?
Yeah. Playing Madden.
Oh. Not Madden.
No. You know what? I have yet to do this, but I'm going to do this.
Not multiplayer games.
I've yet to do this. I don't know how you can cheat in Madden. I really don't know how you can do it. But I'm convinced that there's a way you can.
I mean, what, besides manipulating the AI? Or
well, I mean, that's just cheesing the game.
Yeah.
That's still cheating in a little way, shape, or form, because I do it too sometimes, but I don't try to do it. Like if I see it happen, I'm like, oh, there it is.
Advantage of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
But it's not like your go-to thing.
Oh, but people have these go-to plays that they do, and it's like, I know what you're doing. I know what coverage stops this, and it doesn't do it. And it pisses me off to no end. Yeah, but yeah, GameShark. Maybe we need to make an episode on GameShark.
GameShark, GameGenie.
GameGenie, GameShark. What was the other one?
There's another one out there.
Yeah, there is another one. You know what?
Picture.
Yeah, we should make an episode for all the like physical cheating things that are out there, and how much we can just shit on some of them and be like, and just have fun with the other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cronus, I'm talking to you. Cronus. Anyone that uses a Cronus, y'all are garbage. I mean, I'm not one to slander, but I'm gonna slander you if you use a Cronus. I slandered people all the time for asking about a Cronus. If you can't beat them, join them. I'm like, well, just don't play the game then.
Get good, baby.
Yeah. Just tell you. I remember there was a little kid. Oh shit! GameStop's door. There was a little kid that came in, and his mom was with too, so it made it even better. It made it so much better. So he comes in. He goes, "Oh, you guys sell Cronuses?" And I was like, "No, we don't."
So, brother, people that do not know what that is.
Oh yeah,
including me. Can you explain?
A Cronus Zen. is basically so let's go back to the beginning of Cronus Zen. Cronus Zen was actually used for controllers from other systems to be played on other systems.
Oh, so just remapping them.
Yes.
So,
it was a remapper essentially, right?
Yeah.
And then now I mean, and a lot of the times it was used for like, people with like handicaps or anything like that, or any physical conditions that don't allow them to perform as well.
With
that they would use this
controller. Yeah.
Yeah. They would use this particular thing. Now, if they needed to use like a controller that was bigger for the hand and you only can use like a few fingers or whatever it may be, I'm cool with that, right? Because obviously you need to be able to perform the way you can so that you can compete with everybody else, especially if you're doing online gaming. Now, it has turned into you can download scripts to these things. And say, for instance, with Call of Duty, right? You can download a script to a specific gun. Let's just say one of the ARs or something like that, and it has a mapping of how the recoil of the gun is. So it basically counteracts it without you having to move the thumbstick.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, yeah, and sometimes,
I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing, but then also a Cronus can do other things. I don't think like PC where like you can like wall hack and stuff like that, but it'll snap to people. And I don't know if it snaps to people through walls and stuff like that, but you can also map it to where it's like that too.
Wow.
And it's like, look, man, if you really have to do that, this is what it tells me about you. One, you weren't good in sports. Either that or you never did.
Yeah.
Never been on a team or never actually and if you were, you never actually won games. Not hating, but I'm hating at the same time because the start of Warzone, when people were literally like looking at the sky and shooting in the air and hitting people and killing them. It's like, what is the point? Why do you even want to do that? Do you want to be a troll? Okay. I can see you maybe doing it a couple times, right? But for you to like get on and maybe put an 8-hour work shift.
Just doing that. Yeah.
Just doing that.
How is that even fun?
It's not. I wouldn't have any fun with that. I'm sure
there are people there getting paid for it, but it's like their job to do that.
Yeah. But even like the YouTubers that have the same gameplay all the time.
Yeah.
And the same recoil for every gun there is. Yeah, them motherfuckers cheat too. I'm just gonna put it out there.
But even starting out, I don't know. I wouldn't even find that fun.
No, I no. And anyone that uses a Cronus,
stay away from them. Those games.
Yeah, anyone that uses a Cronus, you garbage. But yeah, so the kid was like, I said, no, we don't sell them because we used to when we didn't sell them as much then. And his mom asked, well, what's a Cronus? And I was like, well, it's essentially a machine that helps you cheat. And she goes, huh? I said, yeah, that's exactly what I said. Helps you cheat. And the kid goes, oh, well, I was just asking for a friend, like one of my friends was talking about it. And I was like, all right, well, tell your friend to get good. just get good. You don't need that.
Get good, y'all.
You don't need that. But I'm going to find out if people actually cheat in Madden. Besides the cheesing, what actually can you do to cheat in Madden? Because I'll play some games, and I think the algorithm has a lot to do with it too. I will play some games where nothing just goes my way whatsoever. I can't hold on to the ball. I'm fumbling. My dudes are dropping the ball.
The environment or player sliders or...
I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna look it up though. But yeah, my dudes are dropping the ball and not even getting hit at the same. I can understand getting hit at the same time and dropping the ball, but then their dudes are getting hit at the same time, catching the ball, and they're holding on to the ball. Now, mind you, I'm doing like possession catch, right? Because that's supposed to be the most secure catch, and I'm still dropping balls.
I don't know. I never got good at possession catch thing.
So, something's not right. Something's not right with gaming nowadays. Well, at least for me, anyway.
We know nothing's right with gaming.
Well, as we wrap this up,
it corrected itself.
No, it won't. No, it won't. Well, as we wrap this up, I'm tired. I got to do more studying. Brother here probably has the whole day to himself. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to do something.
The backyard, maybe.
He's going to do the backyard.
Speaking of the backyard, I had an issue with our neighbors. So they came to me like, hey, your banana tree, broke the fence. Banana trees is on our property line. Mm-hmm. I told them, okay. This is like a Wednesday or something. I was like, all right, I'll take care of it, Saturday when I have nothing to do. Because, it gets dark as soon as I get off work. So during the day, I'm working. I'm like, I hear hammering. I'm like, okay. All right, fine. You're working on the side of your fence. Okay. So then end of the day, go check it out. There's a hole. Both pallets from both sides of the fence are gone. My banana tree, not one but two, have been cut. I didn't say they were going to cut. And I was kind of fuming. I was like, WTF? I told you I'll take care of it Saturday. But I guess they couldn't wait.
So this is a question I'm going to ask, and this is a very important question.
Yeah.
And I want you to leave this in here. Does Wayne Brady got to go and choke a bitch? Because I think our fans know this. Out of the two of us, I am the extremist. So do we need to go handle some business or?
No.
Okay.
Just moving forward, things between our side and their side are going to be very different.
So they put a hole in the fence, and then
they took the pallets off to replace them.
Okay. Also, they replaced both of them, or they just replaced theirs?
Well, they just left it a hole. They didn't do anything. They left the hole, cut the banana trees, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Well, first off, who the fuck cut somebody's banana trees?
Exactly. Especially when they're on the opposite property line. That's what bothers me. Because now I can't replant the banana trees.
So, when are we going next door?
Going right now, wake them up.
No, I'm down because I'm tired.
I don't share many stories, so I thought I would share one.
Yeah. That's now I'm mad, actually. So, when are we handling this? Because, no, that doesn't work like that.
Right.
All right. So, before we go, there's just some things I have to say here. First and foremost, be kind to thy neighbor. Secondly, have some patience. Don't be like, can you describe them to me? Just in
older, suburban couple.
Are they from here originally?
I know he's retired. I don't know what she does. I guess she could be retired.
Okay.
Or not working.
But are they from here originally?
As far as I know, mostly, yeah.
Did they move from somewhere?
I don't think she did. He's always been here. This is like his second marriage or girlfriend, something like that.
So that explains a little bit to me. So it sounds like, and video games going into life lessons, people. It sounds like that we reserve the right to fuck them up. It really does sound like that. So, when are we scheduling this meeting?
I told you next week.
Okay.
Next week.
All right, next week. You heard it. We're going to come back to you. We're going to let you know what happened.
Here first.
We're going to let you know what happened. What day? See, he won't tell me the day, though, because he knows I'm going to come here. Oh, he knows I'm going to come here. He knows I'm going to be here.
Where the bat? We're going to mess him up.
Yeah, we're going to go. You know what? May 1,000 fleas infest their bedroom. I laugh, but I'm being serious. I'm that, and I'm tired too, so I'm a little delusional. But no, we don't do that. We don't do that. Like that's not cool, man.
No,
that's not cool. So I mean, do you still have bananas for the banana tree?
Well, they haven't grown any bananas in a while, but they chopped down. I guess I don't age them. One of them was the tallest one.
Oh, what?
The other one was a shorter one, but depending, I don't know. They may grow at different rates, but I was like, WTF.
Did they take them, or did they leave them in the yard?
Left them in the yard. They said cut, and I was like, what the hell?
All right, yeah, no. We're selling this tomorrow. Like you, that's like putting. You remember, the wooden horse that has like the hair.
Yeah,
that's like putting that in someone's bed with all the hair all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, Who does this? Who does this? See, gamers aren't dicks. Regular people are dicks too. we don't stand for this. We don't stand for this. But on that note, we're gonna go plot and scheme. Okay, we're gonna go plot and scheme. What about you, brother?
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
Toodles.